sports from KYMA News 11.
Prep basketball takes the Friday night center stage. Welcome back, everyone. We begin with the Yuma Catholic girls Shamrock team as they've hit really rough waters lately, losing Reese Sellers due to a knee injury and coming off a tough home loss to Imperial. Sellers was on hand to support her teammates as head coach Bobby McGalliard and company would try to rebound against Arizona College Prep. We go to the first quarter, Rocks off to a slow start, but Ryan Martinez finds Amanda Wiley on the wing and she dribble drives inside for the deuce. YC would trail throughout most of the contest. We fast forward to the final minutes of the game. Wiley finds a wide open Martinez on the inside, but she's hacked on her layup attempt, sending her to the foul line. She's going to miss the first shot, but then on the second attempt, she comes up golden because that ties the game at 24 points apiece. With 45 seconds remaining, Hannah Swartout feeds a rock to Martinez, and she's clutch, dropping the jumper near the top of the key to give the Rocks a late 2-point lead. YC up 3 with the final play of the game. And the Lady Knights trying one last desperate heave, but they don't tie it. They don't avail. YC comes away with a dramatic come-from-behind win, 27-24. We go to the boys' game as Sister Mary Teresa Batag is on hand as new coach Luke Stuckey and the Rocks also hosting Arizona College Prep. First quarter, Justin Erath misses the 3-ball, but Ryder Vogt gets the board, puts the ball back in play, goes right back to Erath, who makes his second chance count. The 3-pointer gets the Rocks on the board. Later in the quarter, Vogt is going to find Jackson Jones on the inside, turns past a defender, and uses good body control to get inside for the bucket. YC still down a deuce. Then the Rocks come up with a turnover right here as Vogt leads the fast break, calls his own number, draws the foul, and then he goes to the foul line and he's going to cash in not just on one free throw, but he's going to knock them both down. YC would trail by 4 points after 1 quarter of play, but they would come through in the clutch, 49-46. To Raider Jim with the North Mustangs looking for their first win of the year against Dennis Ponder and the CIBOLA Raiders looking to get back in the win column. Early third quarter, CIBOLA down 11. Jared Arias decides to take it himself and gets the layup. Raiders down 9. Next possession, CIBOLA showing some nice passing, finishing with Trey Banks, who's going to take it to the bank. Off the top of the key, and Alvarez with a head fake and the floater. Raiders down 7. CIBOLA now down 9. Derek Stanley gets the feed down low. Misses the jumper, but watches hustle, saving the possession off a North defender. Moments later, it's Jared Arias from the top of the arc. The 3 is golden. Raiders down 6. CIBOLA would come back and win in a thriller at home, 52-50, improving to 4-1 overall. We move on to Prep Boys Soccer, where the KOFA cheerleaders were on hand as Coach Jamie Nicewander and the Kings trying for the first win of the season against Mountain Point. Late first half, KOFA already up 3 goals. Lucio Ramirez delivers a centering pass to Aaron Sullivan, but his header attempt is off the mark. Then Gabriel Hernandez delivers a throw-in, and it is almost headed in for another Kings goal. KOFA would keep the pressure on the Pride's defense. Another KOFA throw-in leads to another header attempt by Tiernan Nicewander that is also a little off target. But KOFA would dominate from start to finish, getting the 6-2 win for their first victory of the regular season. To Raider Field and girls soccer, Andres Preciado and the CIBOLA Lady Raiders with a lot of blankets on the bench, looking for win number 2 against CESAR CHAVEZ. Late second half, CIBOLA is up 2-0 as junior Itzel Mesa puts a shot on goal just to the right. Moments later, a pass into the box has a little too much on it. The Lady Raiders miss out on another opportunity. Under 7 minutes to play, CIBOLA's Jimena Jimenez passes up a shot, works her way inside. She's going to pull the trigger, but she's off the mark. Next, Janelle Sanchez is going to get a nice pass. She's going to work towards the goal, but her shot lacked a little spice. Lady Raiders, though, take the 2-0 win, improving to 2-1 on the season. And finally, just a friendly neighborhood reminder, the Beijing Olympics is coming in 55 days, and you can only catch the games right here on News 11. All right, we're done with this all-local round of sports. Adonis, we're done, son.
That feels like a Friday to me, Rob. Thank you.